Are you stressed out or feeling like you have no control of your life? Do you feel like something is missing, or are you just sick of working for others? Do you want to take back control of your life? Did you know there are four things that you need to take back control of your life and do more of the things you want and less of what you don't? What would additional control of your life mean to you? Would it mean less stress, more fun, better health, more time to do what you want, more income to do what you want, more time to spend with people you want? The first thing we need to take back control of our life is we need to set our goals. Without goals, we have no direction and our life is left to chance. The second thing we need to take back control is more time. Without time, we have nothing. We need to create more time. Aside from staying alive, how do we create more time? Well, through leverage. The action of a lever or the mechanical advantage gained by it is a leverage. It's a mechanism to enhance, provide, or supplement, such as time or money. There's only so many hours per day, and most of us are capped on our income based on how many hours we work and on our own effort. So, Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, said all successful people have one thing in common: leverage. Leverage is the power to earn more and more while working less and less, either by having people or money working for you. And oil magnate billionaire J. Paul Getty said, I would rather earn 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts. So, the second thing, in order to produce more time, we must be able to leverage ourselves and produce more effort. With more leverage, we can increase our income, and with more income, we can increase our time to do other things. How does it work? Just do the math. If you doubled your hours worked every month, starting with 1 hour, using a duplicatable system like a franchise, what would it look like? Well, 1 hour doubled is 2 hours, 2 hours doubled is 4 hours, 8 hours doubled is 16, 32 hours doubled is 64, 256 hours is doubled is 512, and so on. 2048 hours is 4096 hours doubled. So imagine if these were people and not hours, and these were total hours worked per week or per month, and you receive just a small percent of each of those efforts. And remember what J. Paul Getty said: I would rather earn 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts. The third thing we need to take control of our life is a source of income or more money. So income is only produced if money exchanges hands through labor or profits. Your labor for money as an employee, that's linear income, or a business owner makes profits by selling a product or service that people want, need, and benefit from. That's what business is. A business uses leverage, the labor of many employees, to produce and sell products in exchange for money profits. The owner gets the advantage of the leverage and the profits. So we need a business that uses leverage. Robert Kiyosaki, again, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, he has the cash flow quadrant, and he says that everybody fits into these four ways to produce income. Now, on the left side of this quadrant, you can see 5% of the wealth is owned by 95% of the population. Again, only 95 or only 5% of the wealth is owned by 95% of the population. And that's because these are linear income people. Most of us are employees and we have a job, or we're self-employed and we own a job. We can't get leverage. But if you look, 95% of the wealth is owned by 5% of the population. That comes from business owners. Business owners own a system of leverage, and investors make money work for them. So we would like to have more time and money freedom. And if you want to have that, you got to have some residual or passive income. And that gives you more time freedom and a better lifestyle. The problem is that businesses cost lots of money, hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars even, and there's legal costs involved, store building costs, employee costs, inventory costs, bank loans. Who has the capital for that? But we do have to move over to the leveraged income side versus the linear income side. Now let's come back to this because we know it has to be affordable. And the fourth thing we need to take control of our life is a system. How can we wrap it all up in one? A business system that we can do in our spare time. What is included in a system? Number one, is it easy? Number two, can I do it? Number three, can I show others to do it? Hopefully you can answer yes to all of those things. Would you agree that if we had a method that all three of these criteria are met, we would have a system that works? What is a franchise? A franchise is a system to duplicate a process, such as making hamburgers. Hamburgers are made the same way all over the world at McDonald's. So no matter who's working or owning the restaurant, even an 18-year-old kid can run a $2 million restaurant by using the same systems. So imagine if you would, number one, set your goals. Number two, you could increase your time and efforts. Number three, you had a system of producing more income and more money. And number four, you had a system that implemented everything. If you had all four of these, then would you agree you could take back control of your life and increase your time and money freedom and better your lifestyle? What if you were able to make an additional $500 to $5,000 every month or more? Would you have more control of your life? Would it be okay if I showed you an option to have a system like this that would allow you to do that? If so, please ask for part two. If not, thanks for your time and please let me know who might be interested in taking control of your life. Thank you very much.